Hello everybody. The doggies are saying hi. Hey. And look at this beautiful bush that's flowering. Look at it, isn't that pretty? Yeah, not getting rid of that one anytime soon. That is one pretty bush. You're going to pull off the flowers. Don't pull off the flowers of my pretty bush. What? And this thing has a couple of pink flowers coming. It's just a vine. And there's one. Another one. It had a couple of lovely purple flowers on it, and Connie decided she wanted those purple flowers. And you've got little pink ones, purple ones growing in the grass too. I don't know what that is, but if it's a weed or what, but there's a few of them growing around. They might have escaped from the garden that used to be here years and years and years ago. There was a garden all the way down this side of the house. So we've been to the local tip here, and they have a little shop that's run by a recycling company. And I bought a bathtub. So the bathtubs range from $20 to $30. So it's $20 for the metal ones, and they had one there that was all dinged and bashed and everything like that. I'm thinking, why would you have something like that? They had one really old one with, you know, one of those ones with the cast iron turned legs, so that probably would have been expensive. And the fiberglass ones and plastic ones are $30. So I got this one, which is a fiberglass one, for $30. And it's still got the original plastic on it. So it has been used, as you can see. It's got the it's even still got the white tiles from where the place that it came out of. It was in a end because it's got tile signs all around the edge. And it's nice and dirty, so it holds water. Everybody's interested. What's that? That's your new bath. Yeah. Yep, it is. That's your new bath. So the idea of that, it's not that heavy, is to put it in this laundry area here. So I've got two options. One, I can put it against the back wall, which means that I can leave the laundry tub there and a washing machine in here. Or I can rip out this old rusty tub, which means that I can use the drain hole for the drain plug for the bath. So that's nice and convenient. Got the hot and cold water there. So I've got the hot and cold water there. I've got the shower head, which will just plug straight into that single plug there. And I can move the wash machine over to the edge there, it's not a problem. Because I use the washing machine gets filled using the rainwater, so I just plug the garden hose into it. So it doesn't need to be near any plumbing. I've got the pipe going, discharge pipe going out the back there, back window. And if I do move it over to this corner, I have also, Carney, get out of my seeds. She says, but there's seeds there. I know there's my seeds there. And she's getting into the beans and the Brussels sprouts. Oh dear. Yeah. Leave my seeds alone. So the idea is to use the timbers on here for around the base. So I'll put a bit of timber around underneath here, going all the way around. It's got a fiberglass splinter. I'll just get rid of that. I've got a couple of legs. I've got 2 legs of timber. So I'll use that hardwood for the timber as well, for the legs. And I'll make a shelf out of what you see, the uprights. The ones going, these ones here. I'll make a shelf out of that. And that way, if I do pull out that rusty old tub, I can use these and maybe make a door or something like that as well out of these. That would be pretty easy. And use that as my laundry cupboard for all the doggy stuff, the shampoos and whatnot. So that was fairly expensive, that pipe. So about $16 there, which I was a bit surprised about. And Takani's got a bit of the bathroom timber that I've been ripping up. So I'll show you the other problem I've got. Another job, which, hold your breath, is in here. It's a bit dark. I'll turn the light on. It's not a very bright light, but if it's going to focus. Okay, so what's been happening is the shower I think the shower has been leaking, and it's been leaking for years. And because the shower is behind that door, that wall there, so this is all got the plumbing going into it, as you can see. And I reckon the shower has been leaking, and it's rotted out all the trim. So I've ripped out some of it to try and find out what's going on with the trim work. Yeah, what's been going on? What's going on with the trim work, sweetie? She says something has. I thought my builder might have fixed it, but I think what he's done is in the shower, he's siliconed up all the edges. The silicone then broke away on that edge. Obviously it wasn't clean enough, and so it's all come away. I've also pulled the knobs off and noticed that there's no silicone behind here, so it's probably been leaking behind there too. And I thought it was just since I bought the place, because I had the builder paint it all, and I was thinking, well, surely he would have replaced those edges, but I don't think he has. And because the nails are rusted, and I've had the place for 3 years, and surely enough the nails would not rust through in just 3 years. You'd think it would take a lot longer than that, because these trims are just gnarly. And that's the remains of the trimming. So that's another job that I have to do. So, and I thought I had silicone to do this, but I didn't. So I had to go up to the hardware, and I got a white one because I had a brand new one. but it was so old that it actually dried up, which is a shame. It was a waste of money then. And I've also got a clear one, and that I'm going to use for the garden shed, because the garden shed leaks. And I'll show you on that. So as you can see, it's a pretty hodgepodge garden shed. It's pretty old and had a sliding door on it, and the sliding door when I bought the house was off and it was chucked behind the shed. So what it did is grabbed it back and just used hinges. So now it's a hinged garden shed rather than a sliding door. So fixed, problem sorted. But you can see it's not anywhere stable on the concrete. It is bolted into the concrete, but it's not stable. And as you can see, the darkness of the concrete, it's actually moist. So I need to silicone all around it to make it watertight. So the roof is not the best. We've used a fence post to stabilise the roof on it. But hey, it works. At the moment it's got tools and everything like that, so the idea is to use this as my garden shed, so the lawnmower will stay in here and things like that. The garden tools, most of those will stay in here. Anything that I don't use on a regular basis will go in there. And my new shed, tool shed, I'll call it, will be up there to the right, will go in there. So another project. And on the other side of that fence, which is the other side of the tool shed, that's where my veggie patches are going. So I've got the veggie patches. I've just got to get something to lay down to kill the grass. So I'm just thinking of using some old boxes or something like that. And I just need to get a trailer load or two of dirt put in. And I've just got to plant those seeds before somebody gets to them and says that they're hers. So that's where we're up to. More projects. But why not? Got to keep myself busy, entertained. They entertain me enough. Gotcha. So we'll leave you to it. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you later. Wolfie is over there, he's doing exploring. See you, everybody.